the idea that he did something that was significant. And the military, you know, when he was president, they were still killing people in Afghanistan. He didn't do anything about that. When he was president, we were still finding ourselves in a position where you had a notion that we were this safe country. The truth is, I'm the only president this century that doesn't have this decade, that doesn't have any troops dying anywhere in the world like he did.
President.
Hey, welcome back, Patriots. How long do we got to listen to Joe Biden and his lies? I know I've listened to about 50 years worth of them. He graduated top of his class. Lie. Inflation was 9% when he took office. Another lie. And his uncle was a pilot in World War II that got shot down and ate by cannibals. Most ridiculous lie of them all, if you ask me. But this one, this topic right here, it hits close to home. I'm a disabled veteran myself, so for him to stand up there and tell that lie, that nobody's died on his watch, is absolutely ridiculous to me. But let's jump into it. Let's do some fact checking. The 13, Joe, that died in Afghanistan. Kabul, the airport. Does that jog any of your memories? Or you got somewhere else to be, because you sure was looking at your watch. You know, and you Democrats can deny all you want to. Elvis has checked out. He has left the building. We also need to remember the 3 that died in Jordan from that drone strike. You remember those? Yeah, that was 3 from Jordan. That's a total of 16 under your watch, Joe. All the denial is crazy, man. It's really crazy. The way you got out of Afghanistan was a major disaster. And after that debate Thursday night, man, our country is more unsafe than ever. Even with wide open borders, it's unsafe. Let's see what other lies they got.
Incredibly supportive marriage for decades and decades and decades.
Yeah, but, you know, we're talking about the country here, not their relationship.
Yeah, but if the legacy is brought up, he's done great things. That will all be wiped out if he goes to November and loses to Donald Trump.
I know.
He saved the soul of this country as he promised to do, I think. But let me ask you this. Trump is a liar, okay? CNN counted more than 30 lies in just 90 minutes. And that's hard to do. Everything from claiming everybody wanted Roe repealed, to blaming Nancy Pelosi for January 6th, to lying about how well...
Okay. Okay. Since you want to be delusional, I'm going to put a little clip in there of Nancy Pelosi admitting she was responsible for January 6th. No National Guard there. Lie. Lie. And as far as January 6th, thousands of hours have come out. People walking around the Capitol building, police escorting them with Trump flags. You guys have got Trump derangement syndrome. TDS. It's real.
All the country was doing under him. I think it was the job of CNN to fact check him in real time. I think there are enough producers that work there that could have done that job. And I had concerns about that.
Delusional. Delusional.
Coming in, I'm not saying this just today. I've been saying it for weeks. But President Biden did not check Trump either because they didn't have much time in between. Anyone that's been on a debate team, anyone that's done debate knows that that is very difficult to do. How big of a missed opportunity was this for Biden and for CNN in terms of fact-checking?
Yeah, I mean, look, there's so much there, and there were so many times where the President Trump would say something, and you think, okay, Biden is going to take it back. Let's foster the conversation. Missed opportunities all over the place. There's no question. And it is a debate. At the end of the day, media organizations sponsor these. You're there to tee up a conversation, but it's about the candidates making that proactive debate, and it was all there for him. What was baffling to me is you see some topics like abortion rights, where you think, well, Biden, this is prime for him to talk, and he takes it in a weird other direction. You know, January 6th, he didn't really bring the case the way that I think probably CNN thought he would, and that I think a lot of people at home were hoping that he would. It just never materialized. It was it was odd and disjointed.
Rick, Joe Biden did not have a good night. We all saw that. And debates have decided elections before, have been crucial in deciding elections. We all remember, or we've read about Nixon v. Kennedy. So we are now, 130 days. Next week is July. We're 130 days away from the election. Realistically, can Joe Biden turn this perception around, and what would it take for him to change the perception?
The perceptions of...
I'll tell you what it takes. Going back against Father of Time. You're delusional. TDS. It's real.
him is old, I don't think that changes directly.
No, of unfit.
Of unfit for office? Look, I think he's got another opportunity at the debate on ABC September 10th.
Do you think Trump will still do that debate?
I think he thinks he just beat him so bad that he would do it again. Yes, I don't think there's a question.
Come and do it, Trump.
My
ABC.
I think they're both going to do it, and I think that's an opportunity. Short of that, look, this is going to be an election decided by a lot of people that don't like either one of these guys. And it's the negative perceptions. People tend to have kind of a short memory of things that have happened, witness people's perceptions of the Trump presidency. And there's going to be a lot of information out against Trump that I think might help Biden. So it's still going to be a very close race.
Nothing hurts Trump with his supporters. Nothing.
Not with his supporters,
Nothing.
but that's not enough.
Yeah.
You said it, Joy.
He was obsessed with immigration. Any question you asked him, he brought that in.
Number 2 issue for voters.
Immigration?
Yeah, and one that favors Trump.
Yeah, but do those voters know that there was something on the table
bill.
and that he vetoed it because he wants to win?
But Biden should have slam dunked that last night.
You know, if he didn't feel well, you know when you really feel sick, sometimes it's bad. But, you know, I have a list of other people. I think that you have many Democrats who would be very good. Hakeem Jeffries, John Tester, Chris Murphy, Sherrod Brown, Gretchen Whitmer, Gavin Newsom.
Hey, I told you these people are delusional. Well, here you go, The View.
We have responsibility, Terry. We did not have any accountability for what was going on there, and we should have. This is ridiculous. You're going to ask me in the middle of the thing when they've already breached the inaugural stuff that should we call the Capitol Police? I mean, the National Guard? Why weren't the National Guard there to begin with?
They thought that they had sufficient resources.
That is not a question of how they had been. They don't know. They clearly didn't know, and I take responsibility for not having them just prepare for more.
Hey, I don't take any pleasure at all in showing this last clip. This is elder abuse to me. It's elder abuse, and somebody should answer for that.
A solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Well, Patriots, I told you that last clip was sad. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this little video, or this long video. Man, they just need to quit living in denial and start. I thought they were the adults in the room. I really did. I mean, isn't that what they said when they took office in 2000? The adults are back in the room. Please, quit living in denial. And you need to go see a doctor for that TDS, man. That TDS. It's real. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.